faced with the suddenly appearing pliers. The man didn't even blink. Seeing this scene,
Why didn't you flinch?
because he can't see, the gang leader smiled with satisfaction. But this was just his first test for recruiting disciples. Then he put tea leaves into everyone's cups. After the kettle boiled, he brewed tea with the boiling water from the pot. The boiling water, over 1,000 degrees, was poured onto everyone's hands. No one could endure it for more than 2 seconds, but the man kept his eyes tightly shut. Even though the boiling water burned his hands, he showed no signs of pain. Instead, the man actually drank the boiling water in front of the gang leader. Then the gang leader announced, whoever could bring back the head of the rival gang leader would become his fourth adopted son. Hearing the leader's words, Jack knew his chance to change his fate had come, so he went to the rival gang alone. Meanwhile, the rival gang leader Mike had been famous for many years. When he saw the newcomer was a young man, he thought Jack couldn't defeat him. Then Jack immediately launched an attack. Mike turned around, swinging the big weapon in his hands, aiming for a fatal blow. Fortunately, Jack was agile and dodged the deadly strike. Then Mike increased his strength, swinging his big weapon horizontally and vertically. Jack couldn't counterattack for a moment. His weapon was also knocked away by Mike, so Mike's attacks became even more fierce. Having lost his weapon, Jack could only create distance first, looking for an opportunity to attack. Soon he found his chance. Jack used his body movements to tightly grip the back of the blade, then punched Mike in the face. Jack took the opportunity to grab the big knife and threw it at Mike. Although Mike reacted quickly and dodged the fatal blow, Jack immediately threw punches to attack. Under the force of impact, Mike's body kept retreating. The blade cut across his neck. Jack got the rival gang leader's head. Just as he was about to leave, gang members rushed over. Jack knew he had no chance of winning, so he escaped through the window. But the rival gang caught up to Jack again, so he gave up the idea of escaping and started fighting with the rival gang. With his formidable skills, Jack knocked down many people, but he was also severely injured. Facing the endless stream of attackers, Jack's fighting ability began to decline. The enemies found his weakness and kicked Jack down. At the critical moment, David, who was hiding nearby, suddenly made his move, using firecrackers to ignite the entire street. Immediately, the whole street was shrouded in white smoke, and he took the opportunity to repel the enemies and took Jack away, back at the Black Tiger gang. After the leader learned about this, he immediately brought people to check. Unexpectedly, he discovered, although Jack was severely injured and unconscious, he was still clutching the enemy's head in his hand. Therefore, the gang leader immediately took him as his fourth adopted son and ordered a banquet to be held at the restaurant. However, no one knew Jack's infiltration of the Black Tiger gang was for the purpose of destroying this